Hello, beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie. Welcome back to another Wire Wednesday. And for our viewers and listeners, we hope you guys are doing well. Just a quick heads up, this episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, specifically the discussion portion of the show.
If you want to watch it early, uncut, and ad-free, you can join us on Patreon, or you can become a member here on YouTube. Both are $5 a month. You have to have your own copy of the episode. We'll give you the time code, a countdown. You can watch in sync with us like a watch party.
And y'all, please don't forget to leave a big thumbs up on this video. And also, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so that you can be notified for when we have a new upload. Abe and Charlie, how y'all doing? We back. Let's get it.
We're back.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Be right around, hopefully. We'll see. Around that time. Merry Christmas. Who knows?
This should be out.
Before a day before Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah. Happy holidays to everybody. Love y'all. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching us even during the holiday season. Hug your loved ones. Enjoy the holidays. That's my message of cheer.
We are thankful for y'all.
And
we're thankful for y'all. Exactly.
I think one thing I'm really thankful for y'all, our viewers, is their patience. I really appreciate that and understanding as we deal with this transition. You guys have been really patient and just really understanding, and we just really appreciate the love and support through it all. So thank you guys so much. But with that being said, Abe, before we get into episode 8, can you read the comments from our previous episode?
The first comment comes from Mayini Made Me Do It, and it says, Bubs absolutely stood up because he had a sincere desire to live. He's not ready to quit, but he realizes he can't do this anymore. It's a huge first step to his character realizing he needs to change. And that was in reference to the AA meeting. He stands up, and I think his boy Johnny is like, why is this guy standing up? Especially because they had literally just gotten high, I think, that day. But it was like 24 hours or you have a strong desire to live. So that was interesting for Bubs. We'll see if that means anything or if it changes their behavior.
I love the username.
All right, just one.
My innie made me do it?
What's that? Yeah, I think, yes, my innie made me do it. That was the
Great
person.
username. Love the Severance reference.
Oh, damn, I just got that. Sorry. I just got that. Sorry, when I see it all together, the dyslexia in me just starts fighting. I'm just like, damn, what does this say? I have no idea. So that's why I couldn't catch right away. All right, the last comment here, just a quick one, comes from Baby Rain, and it says, the show is a lot because nothing is wasted. Literally, every conversation has some significance. The Wire is a novel in TV form. Agreed. Somebody else had said something, I think in our previous reaction, obviously we didn't get to comments on that. Somebody said, cheat code to The Wire is everybody does what's right for them, like in that moment. The calculations of all this stuff, it's like, what is the best possible thing for me? So looking at that, like looking at the show with that lens, I'll see if it kind of changes my perspective on things. But I thought that was an interesting comment. A lot of people liked it. So just wanted to leave us with that before we get started.
And when that being said, Charlie, episode 8, lessons.
Melvin Mora, numbnuts.
I thought Mora was number 9.
Oh.
Listen, guys, we're going to play that spy game. Do you remember the spy game?
Yeah, who's it?
Tall black guy over there.
You're supposed to say African-American guy.
Go on, go.
This is crazy. Not him using his kids. He's insane for this.
Yeah. Doesn't...
Is he? Yeah, no, that's crazy.
No concern for his kids' safety? Like... Brother.
Yo.
He's like immediately following him.
He follows him right back in.
He has to have noticed that these kids are tailing him. Yeah, best dad of the year award here.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
License plate?
With a crayon.
Fire.
Man's
that big, about that big, and he's wearing, I don't know what the fuck he's wearing. These,
doesn't even know what he's wearing. His oldest son was pretty smart to take down the license plate.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's badass. But then I'm like, wait, why are you involving your kids in this? Like, that's not what you should be doing.
No, he's insane. And then he lost the kids, obviously. So.
And he lost the kid. Yeah, exactly.
Not good, but good on the kid for being smart enough to take down the license plate.
Oh yeah, because their dad's probably done some dumb shit like this before.
Yeah, they probably observed.
Yeah. I'll be shocked if he's done something. He's like, you didn't get the license plate?
Come at the king, you best not miss. Oh.
Yeah, but this is showing us just how cautious these guys are. We make any kind of play and they're ready to change up on us.
If they're not using the payphones in the low rises, then what are they doing?
They're walking to another payphone.
We might see more traffic on the tower payphones.
You guys need to follow some of the boys out of the pit and see what they're using for payphones.
Excuse me, is that a direct order?
I'm just saying,
If you want to follow these assholes from phone to phone, why don't you do it yourself?
I'm in office, remember?
Oh, right. They took your gun for shooting your car. No, that was before. Oh, that's right. That was something else. Right.
Yeah, even though he cracked this code, this guy still has no credibility.
You guys need to get up on those rooftops today. See what these mopes are using for phones.
Keep it says it. Like, all right, fine. Oh, shit.
Oh. What a cut.
Is Omar's place? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Bird told me that shit. Look at that. Fucking Peter Puff. Get the fuck out of here.
Uh-oh.
This shot is fire.
Right.
The lighting and everything in there, that was dope.
Mr. Omar, you want ends on this?
Nah, darling, I'm cool.
He's just sitting back watching it.
Yo, he's gonna...
I'm gone, bro.
Well, I'm down the Northeast Market with the kids, right? Who should appear before me?
Market day for string two, huh?
I know he makes me if I get too close, so I put Sean and Michael on him, front and follow. They're so fucking good, I lose track of them. Scared the shit out of myself. But they stay with him, Spec the Camry, and Sean, my flesh and blood, gets the tag.
He plays spy in the mall sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, Bunk's like impressed, but also like,
What?
Yeah.
Even he knows when enough is enough.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yo, Wally,
What?
what's this about here?
A bus traveling on Central Avenue begins its route by picking up 8 passengers. At the next stop, it picks up 4 more, and then additional 2 at the third stop while discharging 1. At the next to last stop, 3 passengers get off the bus and another 2 get on. How many passengers are still on the bus when the last stop is reached? Just do it in your head.
You can't just lay up in here. D been asking about shit.
So what?
I've been telling him you sick, but you know he ain't gonna let me carry that too much longer.
Now look, I'll be down later, sometime.
Nah, man, Tester's gonna be out.
Look, man, fuck the testers, all right? Fuck the testers, fuck D, fuck all of that shit. Just let me hold $10 and I give it back to you by Friday.
How? D ain't gonna pay you for not working.
Look, you gonna let me hold 10 or not?
Yikes.
8?
Damn, Sarah, look, close your eyes. You work in the ground stash, 20 tall pinks. 2 fiends come up to you and ask for 2 each. Another one cops 3. Then Bodie hands you off 10 more. But some white guy rolls up in the car, waves you down and pays for 8. How many vials you got left?
15.
How the fuck you able to keep the count right? You not able to do the book problem here.
Count be wrong, then fuck you up.
Damn.
Wallace, man, he bugging.
Where you be at?
Nowhere. He just lays around all day, you know? Beg my ass off for sandwich money.
You worried about him?
I mean, shit ain't right, D. Mike could talk with him, son.
What the fuck, man? If he don't want to be down here, that's on him. Ain't like nobody holding no gun to his head or nothing.
Yeah, but he ain't about nothing else. He up in his room and shit all the damn day.
That's supposed to be Press? Who's that?
Looks like a new face to me, no?
Yeah, it looked like a new face.
How's shop doing? Steady rolling. All right, then let's take a ride to Beef Run.
Beef Run, where at?
Lasky, baby, the good shit. Get in the car, man.
Hey, yo, Pooh! You the man for an hour.
Shit, look at me.
It's so funny.
Yeah, this looks like a new guy.
Yeah, I've been talking to Orlando, right? He said he got this good coke connect from New Orleans.
Orlando, huh?
Yeah, he want me to put what he can get out into the court.
Snitching on him.
You better talk to your uncle about that.
Yeah, definitely.
Is he stupid?
Yeah, I'm gonna see what he say on it.
Is he like
trying to test?
Yeah. Is he trying to see what the reaction would be and how he should move with it?
Step out of the car, sir.
What I do?
Step out of the car.
Oh, it's that guy from the lieutenant met at the party.
Oh.
Sir, you were observed in one of the city's designated drug-free anti-loitering zones, where a drug suspect leaned into your vehicle handing you something. And when we signaled for you to stop, you were leaning over as if attempting to conceal something beneath the passenger side seat.
Come on now, look, enough of this shit now. Come on.
Is there something beneath that seat, sir?
Nah, no.
Then you don't mind if we take a look, right?
Fuck yeah. This is some bullshit.
Cash.
That's none of your business right here, all right?
How about if I make it my business, huh?
He's so proud of himself, bro.
Always.
See, but like, could he be risking too much here? Because like they know they have to keep a low profile. So if he's doing too much,
Who's he?
Damien Lavelle Price.
He takes $20,000 in cash out of the 221 building.
Lester picked up the drop from one of the tower phones. We followed him up Reservoir Hill till he knew we were on him.
He's a legislative aide?
Orioles won last night. Bullpen stood up the boss. You get the money cracking cribs or what? I'd like to speak to my attorney.
Lieutenant, what do we charge here?
You say the money's his?
You didn't say shit?
Keep the cash. Write him a receipt. He wants to put a claim in with the city solicitor, he can. But they're gonna ask him where he got the pile.
Uh-oh. The angel of death.
Who's that?
Major Reed, ID.
uh-oh.
Lieutenant, a word.
Yikes, not good.
Everything is good? I'm all right. Fix it for cash or something, man.
Uh-oh.
You need a little something. Really, the thing to do is just to ask for it. I mean, that's all I do anyway. Is put money in your fucking pocket to make sure you don't stray away from the nest. Sit down. Listen, the last motherfucking thing I need is for the clean name on my liquor license to be dirty the fuck up by you. You understand that, right?
Avon, come on, man. Come on, Avon.
Do your fucking job.
Got him.
He did 4 years in Hagerstown for daytime B&E. Before that, drug charges and a PBJ on a check charge. And now we catch him coming out of the towers with 20 grand and manicured banded money.
You brought him in here. On what charge?
Civil forfeiture. Until he tells us a legitimate source for that money, we keep it.
So you have no criminal charge?
No, just the money.
Give it back.
Sir?
Give the man back his money.
Yikes.
With one of our suspects telling another to expect the pickup. It's drug money in that car.
Give him back his money. Write it up as an unwarranted car stop. Now, I ask you to put a charge on the drug dealer, Lieutenant. That's all I ask. And now I got wiretaps, pager clones, affidavits coming out of my ass. And you're in people's shit where you're not supposed to be.
Oh, no.
You charge what you can, and you do it by the end of the week.
We did nothing wrong.
You jacked up a senatorial aide. You went into his pocket, pulled out $20,000. And though there's no criminal charge, you think it wise to try to keep it. You shit all over yourself, all over me, all over this department. Now, I told you, no surprises. Remember?
20 even.
Ouch.
Will somebody please tell me what the fuck that was about?
Politics?
This is bullshit. We just gave back 20 large of Barksdale's money.
He's gonna do something stupid.
What the fuck? Let me guess, the deputy? How's he got onto this so quick?
I told him.
You told him? Why would he be fucking telling him?
He's the deputy for operations, and I just jacked up an aide to a state senator. How do I not tell him?
Yeah, Lieutenant, have you noticed there hasn't been a complaint so far from the senator? And you know why? Because what the fuck is his driver doing coming out of the high-rises carrying that kind of money?
That's what I told the deputy.
Yeah, and what did he say? We should mind our own business? Fucking give the man back his money and go the fuck away?
Pretty much. Except he said a few things for my benefit, too. Like how I had shit all over him. Like how he was shutting us down the end of this week.
The fuck he is.
We're done. I go past Friday and I'm buried. He told me that.
He's gonna bury you for what? You're doing your fucking job.
You think the job is gonna save me? You think it's gonna save you? Chain of command, detective. That's all I got from the deputy today.
Chain of command? Well, did you tell your major about the senator's driver? Did you tell the colonel? No? Then where's your fucking chain of command? What's the shift lieutenant doing going up the back stairs to the deputy ops?
What are you saying?
Nothing.
Goddamn right.
He's saying y'all dirty.
You say you got the deputy's ear. What the fuck's he got on you?
Oh, yo, that was gas.
Oh, yeah.
Good scene.
I mean, that's as close as we've gotten to the confrontation of him saying, like, hey, are you dirty?
Hey, yo, Stink.
What about the rules, yo?
First occasion, yo.
It's the lieutenant's house?
See, this is the thing that everyone knows and no one says. You follow the drugs, you get a drug case. You start following the money, you don't know where you're going. That's why they don't want wiretaps or wired CIs, anything else they can't control. Because once the tape starts rolling, who the hell knows what's going to be said?
It's the entire system.
Bitch McNulty asked me what the deputy had on me. He actually asked me that.
What'd you say?
No, can't tell.
Yo, where everybody go? Where the girls go?
Fuck it, man. Party, bro.
Drunk down, fucked out.
Yo, y'all send me out for liquor, and by the time I get back, the shit is dead? Yo, what's with her?
Oh, fuck the Sally. What can I say? She snorted at the shit we brought up in here, too, that greedy bitch.
She dead.
Is she?
Yo, Bay.
The Wizards could use everything, bro. No, blow it up. Doesn't matter what era. Doesn't matter what era. They're talking on the back. They could use a shooting guard. They could use everything. Let's be so for real.
We're supposed to come down on the wire by Friday. Ship the computers back to the DA task force by Monday and charge whoever we have by the end of next week.
Why are they doing this? Why now?
Well, we picked up a bag man coming out of the high rises carrying 20 grand in cash yesterday.
So?
So he works for Clay Davis.
Of the 39th Legislative District. The deputy was displeased.
What can Daniels do?
Not a fucking thing. The deputy chewed his ass out and sent him the same direct order you have on your desk right there.
Get me Burrell on the line.
Uh-oh.
Kiddo, you're fucking with me here. The circuit court signed 2 orders for a total of 60 days of telephonic surveillance. Now, I'm looking at a copy of a memo from your office telling me I can't have my 60 days. The circuit court for Baltimore ordered 60 days on this tap. Now, if you take this wire down on Friday, you'll be in contempt of court on Monday. Understood? And all the best to Arlene and the kids. Who's your daddy now?
This fucking guy, dude. Oh my God.
I just like, what is it? Like, what? Like, what?
I just need to know what are his motivations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the deputy's memo. He called his own shot. Well, ask Greg's if you don't believe me. Look, I gotta go.
Saw the car. What's up?
Stringer in the back of the cab.
Oh.
Deputy called mad as the devil. Tell him to quit packing. We're back up on the wire.
Whoa.
McNulty or the judge? Or both?
This time the judge.
You're getting real close.
Yep.
You ever got up? Does he have like a daughter or something?
He's going to college. He's going to school.
Take your damn badge off, bro. Oh, he's literally taking class?
Yeah.
Yeah. Macroeconomics, I think I saw. Introduction to macroeconomics. Interesting.
He's loving this. That's crazy. Yeah, this tells you how sophisticated of an operation. The number 2 is literally taking classes on economics.
Yo, you know what we got here? We got an elastic product. You know what that means? That means when people can go elsewhere and get their printing and copying done, they're gonna do it. You acting like we got an inelastic product and we don't. Now, I want this to run like a true fucking business. Not no front, not no bullshit. Understand me?
This is crazy.
Him there and that other fool there. They the only ones might be trouble.
So I'm gonna drop Scar, you just drop the other motherfucker.
Nah, just Scar. His boy break, we gonna let him. But if he raise up, I'm on him, see?
Damn, I wish Bird was here, man. Bird be loving this shit right here.
Which do remind me, we get up out of here. You need to drop that shit down the storm drain. Now give me some time to go around the block and set up on the other side.
Him talking about Bird almost making me feel like he is going to be reckless like Bird. According to Omar, Bird is reckless. He's going to mess this up somehow.
Hey, now.
Oh! What the fuck? Oh!
My man said, hey now, boom. And the rat running across.
Oh, he got shot in the leg.
That's so crazy.
The whistling.
I literally have goosebumps right now. What a
This scene is insane, by the way.
Scene, bro.
Hey, yo, lesson here, babe. You come at the king, you best not miss.
Damn. He didn't even get a chance to be reckless. He just got popped.
Oh my God.
Bay Court 1-2 in the leg.
Count 1, 2.
That
fucks us. We had Stinkum tied up with a bow from the rest of the run, and now he's out of the case. The man's a fucking loose cannon.
Yeah.
There's a dime on this cocksucker's head. One of you motherfuckers need to step up. You put out the word. It's 10 on Omar or any motherfucker that's standing with Omar. Y'all niggas ain't got shit to do but be on this motherfucking hunt. Now be on it. All right.
What you think, Holmes? I'm thinking this is the worst part of the game, man. Best we do is break out even, right? What? I'm saying this shit got personal. Ain't nothing else to it. So you talking about letting it slide for a time? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? We put the word out that you ready to talk a truce. When this nigga come out from underneath his rock, we hit that nigga. But right now, this shit got out of hand, yo.
Agree.
Yeah, now you got to fight the anger with being careful.
It's gotten super reckless, and you got to be careful.
She saw that. He put his card on the...
About Stink getting dropped, and I don't know nothing about Bay taking one in the leg either. I mean, I don't know nothing about none of this crazy nonsense.
Well, I don't know. It came back to us quick.
Well, you know how that be. Everybody want to believe the worst about Omar. But live and let live, you know?
I don't see you letting him slide on Brandon.
Well, if I was going to come after certain people, I definitely wouldn't want to give y'all 5 people any cause for concern. I mean, there are some rules here, right?
Rules?
Yeah.
One thing, Omar. Having Stinkum drop kind of fucks us on our thing.
How so?
We had Stink caught up with 4 G-Packs on a re-up. And maybe we could have built something on top of that. Roll him up and string him, man.
Now he's got no roll to him.
We need you to hang back.
Look, man, I do what I can do to help y'all. But the game is out there. And it's either play or get played.
Stay with my uncle might not be right for me, I'm thinking.
Why you say that?
Nothing good to it but the money.
Sounds a lot like my job.
I mean, you got people using each other, scamming each other, cutting each other up because they late on a bill, shooting folks because might be a fucking dollar in it. And get to sometime like I can't even fucking breathe. Like I can't even get no air.
Do something else.
You happy with your job? Oh, then hey, do something else.
I am. I'm gonna have to. Shit. Can't stay pretty forever.
Well, you pretty now.
Got me, holla back. Yo, G, man. Raise up and roll ahead quick. Stink been got, man. You hear me? They got Stink.
Oh, he's just finding out?
That's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, they had that whole meeting, and he wasn't in it.
Right.
Just realized that.
Omar was the shooter.
Oh, fuck me.
It's all over the wiretap.
Okay, let's see. We put down one murder on the testimony of this one eyewitness who then goes out and drops somebody else.
Yeah, it was payback for his boyfriend, Brandon.
I'm sure that motherfucker had his reasons, Jimmy, but shit.
Yeah, but you want to give back the Gann case, then you go tell Cole the name of his shooter. Otherwise, you tell him we're getting some talk on the wire, and we'll give him his clearance once we wrap our case.
So you want me to go and bullshit Cole out of his case for you, huh? Why don't you go and tell him yourself?
Are you kidding? Rawls sees my fingerprints on this and run my nuts through a cheese grater.
Yikes. Yeah, this is a pickle.
Fuck you, Jimmy. So, Ray, can I talk to you for a minute? In my office.
Sorry, Bunk. I'll carry it. Look, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna roll out. Lose the money I would have spent on your ass.
Call Nadine and tell her I caught one and I'm out on the street. I lied for you, didn't I?
Oh. Also, are you one to judge, McNulty? Come on, brother. You've been literally in his shoes.
Who that?
Some dancers who work at Barksdale's club. I pulled the name off of liquor board complaints and state employment records. If you're going to try to turn one of these girls, which one would it be? Why?
She doesn't have a record, for one thing. She's just a DMV photo.
Why else?
No, I can't really say. I like her face.
Soul, conscience, whatever you want to call it. She's a citizen, right?
It's in the eyes.
Instinct detective.
Yo, Lester, man.
Who is this? Why the hell did you get my number?
Get this crazy bastard out of here.
What's the matter?
Oh, my God.
Bunk, it's Jimmy. Bunk, wake the fuck up. Bunk, wake up.
What are you doing? Where are your fucking clothes?
Oh, he burned.
Oh my gosh.
No.
What do you burn your clothes for, man?
Got hair, got fibers, and pussy on it.
Oh my.
You smell pussy? I don't smell no pussy no more.
Where are your fucking shoes, man?
You ever have pussy and now you're gonna take my shoes? All right, yeah.
Oh my God, bro. He's such a mess.
They're both great police, but
terrible men.
Terrible, yeah.
Oh. What is he plotting?
He's gonna burn the place down.
Oh, shit. Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah, but brought him in that bathrobe.
What the fuck did you plan to wear home?
Huh? Hey, Jimmy, you know something? You're no good for people, man. I mean, damn. Everybody around you.
Whoa. Damn.
I think what we did last episode, Abe, was really good, where we focused on the theme of that opening quote of the episode. I think it really can help us start our discussion, and I think really focuses on what the essential themes of the episode were, which was a quote from Omar, which was also said in the episode, which was, "Come at the king, you best not miss. You best not miss." And we see him say it, and he takes out Stink, and then you see that scene in general was freaking phenomenal. After he shoots him, you see a rat crawling through. Oh my gosh,
that was fire. The symbolism of the rat to me was so dope. Like that, that specific. Well, to be honest, any scene with Omar for me feels cinematic. Like something about him. I think the way they wrote the character. I think the way that they directed around scenes with the character is all super intentional. And to me, it always feels cinematic. If you remember, like closer to the beginning of the episode, he was watching them burn the truck or the van. He was sitting there with the baby. I think it was the his customer's baby, I guess. And like something about that scene just like felt very ominous. It felt like something was going to happen. And then this scene with, where Omar shoots, Weebay and kills Stink. I think that scene was one of the most cinematic parts for me, because like the whistling, the darkness of it all, the rat running across, like the symbolism for like Omar is a rat. This rat is about to kill you. It was fire. So dope. So dope. And they're right. Like if you come for the king, best not miss. I think that the theme is there specifically for Omar, but I feel like the title of this episode more speaks to the themes. Like lessons, I think, is all across the board for a lot of the characters.
Mm-hmm. And what were some of that stuck out to you that
lessons?
Lessons.
I think some things are lessons that you are either learning or like not yet learning. Like I think McNulty has not yet learned the balance between work and life. Clearly with his kids in the beginning, I think like he lost them, but I don't think he learned the lesson of like what could potentially happen, because nothing bad happened to his kids. So there's a couple of lessons that are happening in that regard. I think another lesson that we learned was Daniels. When Daniels was talking to his wife and talking about, when you follow the drugs, you'll get a drug deal. When you follow the money, God knows where you'll end up. Right now, you got potential senators and lawmakers implicated in this, city council. Who knows? So I think one of the lessons here is like there is legitimate corruption. You got to be careful where you step. So those are a couple of the things that came out. But I'm sure if you looked up and down this episode, you'd find other characters learning lessons and figuring things out.
Yeah, Charlie, did you find any other lessons specifically with Omar's crew that you think they have learned in this episode specifically?
I mean, I think I don't know if they learned the lesson, right, based off of like the final shot there with Omar, like staking out outside of Orlando's club. We don't know what he's about to do, but just messing around. Or there's consequences to getting revenge in this whole process of like cooperating with the cops and stuff. Like he's hindering their progress of ultimately, getting Avon and all the stuff. Like he wants the ultimate revenge would be potentially, I would say, like getting Avon shut down or locked up or whatever. But these like little acts of revenge and stuff can hinder all of that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Charlie. I think that's a lesson for the detectives, right? Like, yeah, this person is so close to this world and it's a great resource for you, but be careful because he operates on his own, to the beat of his own drum. He has no masters. He's his own master. So you may get burned by this guy. I think that's the lesson.
Yeah.
really well put, Charlie. And Abe, D in this episode was a character that really stuck out to me in terms of lessons that were shown, and I think he was shocked to see how Avon's top guys operated their lives outside of Avon. And some of the lessons that he saw was that party scene. That party scene felt like a shock to him, where he came down and he saw them partaking in drugs. He saw them do everything that Avon tells them not to do. And I think that really messed him up. I'm just wondering what stood out to you in that moment. And at the end of the episode, we see him have that conversation where he's like, "I don't think this life is for me. Like I can't. I don't think I can do this." So what do you think he's contemplating in this episode and what he saw?
Yeah, it's really interesting you bring this up because there was another comment on one of our videos. I can't remember if the last one or the one before that, but somebody was comparing D and Daniels as like two middle managers that are kind of trying to figure their way out through this world and whatever principles they have. And I feel like again we saw that with both of them in this episode. But D specifically, like you mentioned, it was the being in this, part of the crew that directly works with his uncle, right? Weebay, Stink, those guys, and realizing that like they don't follow, some of the rules and the principles that, Avon would expect them to do. And in general, again, all he's seeing is like, I feel like death and destruction. Like they go out to these parties, they get absolutely messed up, and they're like, getting these other people really, really messed up too. Obviously, this girl dies. Who knows if it was an overdose or whatever else. All we saw is Weebay go in there and close that door. I mean, who knows what could have happened. And then, we see him reflecting later on with his, new girlfriend, side chick, and talking about how this life is not for him. And it feels like a parallel to the Daniels conversation with his wife. And he was talking about, following the money and where that could potentially take him and how like this is all kind of messed up. And to me, it just speaks to like, no matter how well you want to do things or doing things right in this world, it's a messy world. It's dirty. It's never what you expect. And following your principles is much harder than you'd expect. I think that the parallel for both of them is a really good one to highlight that on both sides.
Yeah, for sure. Charlie, do you have anything to add with what Abe said, going off of D and that comparison with Lieutenant Daniels and D?
No, I think he said everything.
And then we also see Stringer Bell, man. Stringer Bell, he's studious, man. He's a smart dude. He's a smart dude, and he's very smart. And I think, what is this? I'm trying to understand more of his motives in terms of, he's trying to build up a printing business, and then also, balancing the other businesses that he runs, and he's trying to create a balance. And what stood out with you, Charlie, with Stringer Bell in this episode and what you saw with him?
I mean, to be honest, like I'm just really focused on the line where he was saying like, I want to run this as if it was a legitimate business, not a front. So in some regard, maybe there's a desire there for like actually operating legitimate businesses, being a businessman. I don't know. I kind of see the thing with D'Angelo, like how he's starting to think about this might not be for him, and then Stringer's advice to Avon, like, hey, we should let this go for now. And then when we get a chance later, you can, get your revenge and stuff. But maybe there's a little bit of commonality between him and D'Angelo's train of thought of like, this is just getting too much. I don't know if this is for me, sort of thing. And maybe they have other ventures that they would want to explore. I think for Stringer, it's early to tell. He hasn't been very like specific about that yet, but that's kind of like the hint potentially that I got out of him. Yeah, that's how I was kind of looking at it potentially.
Yeah. Abe, do you think he has found the balance where he's like, I can't leave, the life that I built up with Avon and that crew. So, I got to find a balance of, building something that's more legitimate and where I can operate in and, find some sort of avenue where, you know, there's something there for me.
Maybe.
Whereas
I mean,
where D is trying to find that avenue and where Stringer Bell has potentially already found it.
yeah, maybe. I almost see it completely different, and maybe I'm just being naive, but I don't see Stringer as like trying to turn over a new leaf. Like I see him as like the genuine. I'll use the word evil, but like the evil mastermind. Like he genuinely is the brains of this operation. I think he's the one constantly checking people to make sure that they're not screwing things up. And in this case, he's even checking Avon, right? Like he's being like, look, stuff is getting out of hand. Maybe we take care of this later, but we got to lay low. Like we can't escalate this even more than it is today. I think him going to community college, him starting up this business that is like, I'm not running this like no front, which I don't believe is true. I believe it probably is eventually a front, or like, you see in like organized crime all the time. Like sometimes it's a front, but sometimes it's just businesses, right? It's just part of their, net worth and their businesses. So maybe he's smart enough to realize like sometimes you need just like businesses that run, not as fronts, as almost like a cover up, or almost like hey man, I got legitimate businesses. You're worried about my money. Clearly, here's where I have this printer shop. I have this, I have that. So that's how I see it from this perspective. Like I don't know if this is his true motivation, but like sometimes I'm like, Stringer like could be the number one. Like he could be Avon tomorrow because he's got the brains for it. He can run this operation. He's got respect. He's got everything, and he's very cautious and he's intelligent. So I don't know. I think it's early for me to say this definitively. He could be looking at like, oh, how do I get out of this life? How can I look at this, differently? But I don't see it. I don't see it.
Yeah. One thing I'm looking for more is of that dynamic between Avon and Stringer Bell. Like, how is their relationship and that friendship they have built up? I want to know more the history of how they got to where they are. I hope the show dives into that.
And that's a really good point because I don't know how you guys felt from when that conversation happened, but I almost like Avon clearly didn't want to do exactly what Stringer was recommending in that moment. I think he wanted it like ASAP. Like we got to take care of Omar ASAP. Revenge, all that stuff. So it'll be interesting, their dynamic of like how much can Stringer push before Avon is like, screw that, I'm doing things my way. So it's interesting that dynamic, that relationship, I think is one of the most interesting.
Yeah, what I got from that scene is what you're saying. There was a hesitation, but then Avon folded. He was like, "All right."
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out. He knows. So, I'm interested.
It's kind of like the conciliaries when we think about the Sopranos. Like those guys are constantly there to give advice or whatever. This is different though because we, like in Sopranos, I feel like sometimes the conciliaries are kind of like, yeah, whatever, and then the boss does what he does. This Stringer is clearly like he's a number two, but like he's a number two who really is influencing and making sure that the right decisions are made if he disagrees with them. So he's a powerful man. So we'll see if that power grows. That's the curiosity that I have.
Mm-hmm. And speaking on another powerful man, it's that freaking judge. What the heck is going on? And he ended that phone call. Who's your daddy now? And it's like, yo, what? Charlie, what did you get? What are your thoughts on the judge, man? What are you seeing with this dynamic with McNulty? What are some of the questions that you have after that conversation? And he basically, he won up to everyone. He was like, no, we're going to continue the wiretapping. It's only been 40 days. He got 20 more days.
I have no idea. With the judge, I can't read him. I have no idea what his motives are or anything like that. And it's still a question in my mind. I wrote it down and literally, what is his motive? Question mark, question mark, question mark. No idea. Not a clue. What
do you guys think it shows about chain of command, politics within an environment like that? Is there something that stuck out to you in how this judge operates with McNulty? Something that you saw that could be related in in the real world, like this show does?
I mean, go ahead.
Oh no, you go.
No, he's just showing the power that he has. This is what I was seeing. He could make one phone call, be like, "Nope, we're extending the wiretap." Boom, done. Like, if he wanted to, he could. Whatever it is that's their desire that McNulty wants, he kind of could do it. He has the power to do it. Will he? I don't know. But
the interesting thing to me is that this is like the one area where we haven't seen the hierarchy, like in the judicial system. Like we've seen it in the police department, we've seen it in like the streets and the crew and Avon's crew. We have not seen it within the judicial like branch of all of this, and that exists also. Like there's first justices. Like he reports to somebody. He's got somebody who, if they tell him shut the hell up, stop causing waves, he will have to shut the hell up and stop causing waves. So the interesting thing to me is whether that comes into play, because what I take from this is that Phelan understands, knows, and is trying to root out like corruption in like their government, essentially, like Baltimore and beyond that, and this maybe just the state of Maryland. But there has to be people within his world that also don't want stuff like that to come out or are implicated. So it's super interesting. Or maybe, who knows? Could he be implicated and he's trying to throw sense off? Like it really is interesting to me, because this again. The higher the power level, the more opportunity I feel like for corruption. So Phelan's power level, I feel like, is pretty significant, especially in cases like this. So we shall see. But it just smells fishy. I think they try to tell you, like, the show, I feel like, is trying to tell us don't 100% trust Phelan.
Yeah, and I go back to that comment that you brought up beginning of this episode. Is like everyone wants to do what's right for them. At the end of the day, they want to do what's going to make them. Again, they're trying to. I'm trying to remember what the comment was, but
they're going to do what's right for them in that moment.
Right for that in that moment. So it's like, why? Like, why? Yeah. Why was there no hesitation whatsoever?
Right.
You just want
like, could somebody above Phelan be implicated, and then this leads to that person's seat being vacated? Phelan goes up. Who knows? Like, there's so many things that could be happening here, but I don't trust that Phelan's just like, I'll throw you a bone, McNulty. Like, no, bro. We're talking about senators being implicated now. Clearly, this is your wheelhouse. So he may know more than he's letting on. So, yeah, that's how I see it.
And we're starting to see that this is not just about Avon. It's not going to turn to just Avon. It's bigger than it is, right? I think that's where the show is heading. But we see a very, I want to say, heartbreaking, depressing ending with Bunk at the end. And tells McNulty basically, you're no good for everyone. No good for everybody. And that's something that we've consistently been talking about since we started watching this show, is just how good McNulty and Bunk are at the jobs, but we look at their family life and it's rotten. The foundation is bad. There's no, it looks like there's no stability, and it seems like they can't find a balance between their work and their family life. And just wondering with Charlie, what are you seeing with that scene? What stuck out to you as we proceed with McNulty and their dynamic?
I think the toll that the job takes on their mental health and the ways that they're like the avenues they take to decompress from the stresses of the job, and also the vices they engage in to distract them or whatever, clearly is destructive, because they're always getting drunk, both of them, and just doing things that are not good for them, whether it be cheating or just drinking too much or trying to bend the rules or go behind somebody's back to make sure that something goes right. Yeah, that's it's a big toll that it takes on them, but at the end of the day, they're good cops and they love their job, so they're gonna kind of keep falling into the same cycle to make sure that they keep doing what they're doing.
I was gonna say that I didn't love the ending of it. To me, felt like Bunk was like deferring responsibility or accountability, and I feel like this is something they both get into. Like at the end of the day, they like do what they think is right for themselves, and they'll help each other out, or whatever. But like they don't want to take responsibility, accountability for their own shortcomings. At the end of the day, Bunk said this because he ended up in some strange lady's house doing dumb shit, burning stuff, drinking, and then he ends up in McNulty's, spare room for his kids in the bunk beds and starts complaining that like this is technically all his fault. And to me, that's bullshit. Like it's deferring responsibility. Like you can be mad at McNulty for what he asked you to do. That's valid. But the fact that you cheated on your wife, left, got super drunk, and had to be here in this bedroom, that's your responsibility. That's on you. Those kids that McNulty lost at the beginning of the episode, that's his responsibility. He should be taking responsibility for the fact that his kids essentially got lost in front of him under his responsibility, but he doesn't care about that. He cares more about the case. So to me, I feel like, again, we're seeing selfishness of these characters a little bit. Although they're able to help each other out, I feel like we are seeing them, not willing to take accountability for places where they're falling short. And to me, I think it speaks to like the flaws in their character. So we'll see how that like shows up or continues to progress. But I think it's a pretty important part of both those characters.
Yeah, there's a constant deflection. It's like how can I pin this on someone else and just not say, hey, I messed up. And it seems like I don't think any character in this show has done that. I'm trying to think of a character who has been like, my fault.
Yeah,
I messed up.
Maybe Kima.
Oh yeah,
Just now
Kima.
with
She did it this episode, right?
Yeah.
She literally just did it this episode. My fault, y'all. She literally did it this episode. She was like,
but it's fair. It's few and far between. It's few and far between.
It's. I think that's just humans, man. Like it's hard. It's very rare to see someone just, go, my fault.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're seeing how the show operates, and it's so good. And before I close, is there anything else that I didn't bring up, Abe, Charlie, that we want to dive into?
Nope. Just dying to see where this goes.
I know. With that being said, y'all, thank you so much for watching and listening to this episode of Wire Wednesday, and see you soon for more Wire Wednesday, y'all. Stay beautiful.
See ya.